One of two things Montreal may have, my envy or compassion. Both he cannot, yet on he goes, numbering his miseries, what least of all he would consent to loose, what most indeed he prides himself upon, and, for not having, most despises me. At morn the minister exacts an hour, at noon the king. Then comes the council board, and then the chase, the supper. When, when, the leisure and the liberty I sigh for. Not when at home a miscreant crew, that now no longer serve me, mine the service, and then that old hereditary bore, the steward, his stories longer than his rent roll, who enters, quill and ear, and, one by one, as though I lived to write, and wrote to live, unrolls his leases for my signature. He clanks his fetters to disturb my peace, yet who would wear them, and become the slave of wealth and power, renouncing willingly his freedom, and the hours that fly so fast, a burden or a curse when misemployed, but to the wise how precious. Every day a little life, a blank to be inscribed with gentle deeds, such as in aftertime console, rejoice, when ere we turn the leaf to read them? All, wherever in the scale, have, be they high or low, or rich or poor, inherit they a sheep hook or a scepter, much to be grateful for, but most has he, born in that middle sphere, that temperate zone, where knowledge lights his lamp, there most secure, and wisdom comes, if ever, she who dwells above the clouds, above the firmament, that seraph sitting in the heaven of heavens. What men most covet, wealth, distinction, power, are baubles nothing worth, that only serve to rouse us up, as children in the schools are roused up to exertion. The reward is in the race we run, not in the prize, and they, the few, that have it ere they earn it, having, by favor or inheritance, these dangerous gifts placed in their idle hands, and all that should await on worth well tried, all in the glorious days of old reserved for manhood most mature or reverend age, know not, nor ever can, the generous pride that glows in him who on himself relies, entering the lists of life,